The Shadow in the Corner. In a small, forgotten town, there was an old house at the edge of the woods. It had been abandoned for decades, but locals whispered about strange noises and shadows moving behind its boarded-up windows. One stormy evening, a boy named Max dared his friends to spend the night there. Of course, they all refused, except for him. Armed with a flashlight and his phone, Max crept into the house, the wooden floorboards groaning beneath him. The air was heavy with dust and decay. As he explored, his flashlight flickered, casting long, eerie shadows on the peeling walls. In the corner of the living room, he noticed something odd, a dark shape darker than the shadows around it. It wasn't moving, but it felt alive. Just an old chair or something, Max muttered, forcing a laugh. But then it shifted. The shadow stretched unnaturally tall, standing at least 7 feet high, its limbs impossibly long and jagged. It had no eyes, yet Max could feel it staring. His flashlight went out. In the suffocating darkness, Max heard a scraping sound like claws dragging along the floor. He backed away, his heart pounding until he hit the wall. "Who's there?" he whispered. A low, guttural voice answered, echoing from every corner of the room. "I've always been here." Max screamed and bolted for the door, but no matter how far he ran, the scraping sound followed. When he finally made it back to town, his hair had turned stark white, and his friends found him muttering the same thing over and over. "It's in the corner. Watching. Waiting." The house still stands, and if you're brave or foolish enough to visit, some say you can still see the shadow. And if you do, don't blink. It's waiting for its chance to follow you home.